What's good? What's good, bro? What's good? How you guys doing? As you guys see, man, it looked like we may be dealing with a pre-bull run. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Don't forget to retweet this video on Twitter. So as you guys see right here, man, Bitcoin Magazine. This happened 37 minutes ago. Justin, giant Bitcoin light show above Miami tonight. This is what's cracking right now. They are showing, man, this is happening tonight as we speak. This just shows you right here where we can go. I have it muted. Don't want to get copyright infringement, but as you guys see, they lit up the sky in Miami tonight. The whole Bitcoin. We are going to see something crazy. We're going to see something crazy tonight. And that's why we're loading up. That's why we know that we are going to be multimillionaires and billionaires into this crypto space. You guys see it. You guys see how they throw those drones up there? It's pretty, man. Our time is near. This is what's happening right now. So all these digital assets that we hold and all those years that we have been holding, and a lot of people are saying that, crypto is dead, it's not going anywhere. Just watch. 2024 is our year. It's our year, fam. So as you guys see right here, BSC Daily, most traded highlight meme coins in Web3 the last 7 days. Dogelon Mars been up there. We've been running up. Dogelon Mars is ranked number 4 now, 37 million. And it has been one of the most traded coins in the last 7 days. So as you guys see, more than 25% of Ethereum supply is staked. Bullish on the price. So as you guys know, most people are trying, with this whole Ethereum ETF, most people are, staking their, Ethereum or even holding it. They're not selling it because they know that these prices are going to go higher. They're definitely going to go a lot more higher. Now, David Goldstein, he says BlackRock will own all your Bitcoin, which they would. They're definitely going to try to hold and buy as much Bitcoin as they can. That's what they're going to do. They're not going to stop. They're definitely not going to stop doing that. So I don't know if you guys seen this video that I dropped about an hour ago. Check that out, man. When you guys get a chance, check it out. So shout out to Crypto Dominance. He sent this to me right quick. As you guys see, this is the 5 phases of the Bitcoin halving. Okay, this was in 2020. All right, you guys seen the 9 bars. You guys seen where we were at. Okay, and how it just retraced and shot up in 2021. During 2021 till 2020, end of 2023, we've seen a minor retracement. Okay, but we've seen a major retracement down in the 17,000s in 2023. Okay, so right now, as you see, April 2024, this here is the pre-halving retracement. Okay, so we're going to see a resistance right here. We're definitely going to see a resistance right here. But post-halving, we should be able to see 100 grand. 100 grand out the door. So the 5 phases of Bitcoin halving: 1, pre-halving downside. The pre-halving downside phase is officially over, which we are done with that. We're not dealing with the pre-halving downsides. It ended with this week's new weekly candle close. Okay. Now, as you guys see, Bitcoin has now officially transitioned into the pre-halving rally phase. And that's where we at right now. We are in the rally phase. Okay. Number two, pre-halving rally. Approximately 63 days remaining until the Bitcoin halving in April 2024. Okay. And 60 days before the halving, a pre-halving rally tends to occur light and blue. Okay. Like what you see right here. All right. With the recent Bitcoin breakout, it appears Bitcoin is even slightly ahead of schedule. So, family, we're definitely going to see $100,000 Bitcoin. That's where we are definitely aiming at. That's what we're going to see. So, if we're going to see $100,000 Bitcoin, we can definitely see Elon eating up these zeros. In anticipation of the halving, investors buy the hype in an effort to sell the news. Short term traders and speculators buy the hype several weeks before the halving in anticipation of making a profit from this hype fueled rally. Then these speculators sell the news to realize that profit, contributing to a pre-halving retrace, which occurs only a handful of weeks before the halving event itself. So, of course, we're going to deal with some, resistance, because there's going to be people selling. They're going to be selling their Bitcoin. I mean, it happens all the time. It happens. Okay. So the pre-halving retrace, after the pre-halving rally has concluded, a pre-halving retrace tends to occur a couple weeks before the halving event itself. That's the dark blue circle right here, as you guys see. In 2016, this pre-halving retrace was in the negative 38% deep, as you guys see right here. Okay. This pre-halving retrace can last multiple weeks. So again, family, when you guys are saying like, man, it's pumping, it's pumping, it's pumping, then all of a sudden it just drops. It just drops. And you guys like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's normal, it's fine. This is what happens. Okay. In 2020, this pre-halving retrace was negative 20% deep. So it's getting a lot more higher than going down a lot lower than in 2016. This pre-halving retrace can last multiple weeks, making investors question whether the halving was a bullish catalyst on price after all. And that's how it technically goes. Okay. So for reaccumulation, the pre-halving retrace is followed by multi-month reaccumulation. Okay. And that's in the red right here. All you see right here, this is the reaccumulation of buying Bitcoin. This period can last up to 150 days, which is 5 months. Many investors get shaken out in this stage due to boredom. People tend to be bored because they're not seeing no price action. They're not seeing their portfolio spiking to the roof, and you know what I'm saying. Then they start dropping. It's sitting dead. Just like what you guys are seeing with Dogelon Mars. You know what I'm saying? You guys are looking at it and just be like, like it gets boring. But when you're making money, it could be fun and boring at the same time. It's all about patience. So many investors get shaken out in this stage due to boredom, impatience, and disappointment with lack of major results in their Bitcoin investment in the immediate aftermath of the halving. So when I was telling you guys, after the halving, we will retrace. We will retrace. So right when you see it pumping, that does not mean that you need to go ahead and buy a ton of digital assets at that moment, because what you're buying at the top, you're not going to see that in the bottom. So you're going to be in the negatives. So the parabolic uptrend. Once Bitcoin breaks out from the reaccumulation area breakout into the parabolic uptrend in the green, as you guys see, we will be above the $100,000 mark, family. It is during this phase Bitcoin experiences accelerated growth on its way to new all-time highs. And what does that mean for other digital assets? That we will also see new all-time highs for all digital assets, even Dogelon Mars. Okay. So that's what's happening right now. So as you guys, I don't know if you guys know about this, but a lot of people are being frustrated with Ripple, XRP. A lot of people are saying, well, like the price has been stagnant. What's going on with XRP? I mean, hey, we have seen XRP touch $1.89, then retrace all the way back down. We felt that pain. We felt the goodness when XRP was up, and then we felt that pain when it went back down. But at the end of the day, for investors who has been holding for many years, they understand and seen when you're just holding and you see that you purchase XRP at 15 cents, then all of a sudden it's at 80 cents. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't want to buy in at 80 cents because you bought in at 15 cents. So all you're doing is riding the wave. So you see it go up to $1.89. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. You know, I expect to see a lot more higher with XRP, and which I really do believe that we will see it. So what's going on right now is Ripple to buy New York crypto trust company to expand US options. So I really do believe that's a major play for XRP. Standard Custody and Trust Company, which has a New York charter, will be the latest acquisition to grow Ripple's regulatory qualifications. And as you guys see right here, Ripple's acquisition plan to grab a company with a New York trust charter will expand the business it's allowed to conduct in the US, potentially letting it move beyond its well-known role as a payments network. As you guys know, if you wanted to transfer anything across the world, it will be XRP. The deal: Ripple's second recent purchase of a custody business must still be approved by the New York regulator. Ripple struck a deal to acquire Standard Custody and Trust Company. The company said Tuesday in order to secure a New York trust charter and an ongoing expansion of its U.S. regulatory licensing. So XRP is making some moves, man. So despite Ripple's overseas focus and its high-profile legal clash with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions, which has so far mostly gone against the regulator, the global payments company is still trying to stretch its capabilities in the US. The limited purpose trust charter held in New York by the company Ripple is buying will let it offer more in-house services, including to financial firms seeking to tokenize assets. The company is trying to push beyond the payments network it's known for and into other financial products in which their institutional customers can benefit from blockchain technology. And as you see right here, we want to offer more and more of these infrastructure pieces to these financial institutions, said Ripple President Monica Long. Now, don't forget about Rose. You know what I'm saying? Rose, she was on all the money. Okay, Rose was on all the money. So that's what you guys want to, you know what I'm saying, to keep an eye on. You definitely want to keep an eye on that with XRP. But XRP, they're making major moves in the system. What we got into the house right now? What's good, brother? Border Dog, what's up, brother? Been doing good, man. Just trying to, push out these videos for you guys and get these news. We got Den 4K, Crypto Bully, what's good? RL Morphs, he's in the house. And Border Dog says he is loading up on Dogelon Mars. Rich Garrett, what's good, brother? Elon to Mars. I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm gonna try to do these late night news videos at night. You know what I'm saying? And you know, get this back up and popping. Then 4K man, he says Elon must be in second place, and that was with the whole BSE scan of the 7 most traded meme coins of right now, and Dogelon Mars is still holding. There, he's not shaking anything. Victor Sabavuda, what's good, bro? Bet it up. Definitely, Bitcoin will take Elon to the moon, but a lot more further than that. Because if Bitcoin is going to touch 100 grand after the whole Bitcoin halving, where do you guys expect Elon to be? You get what I'm coming from? So, with you guys purchasing all these assets now at these dirt cheap prices, you guys are going to see a major spike in your portfolios after July. Monique Francis, hey fam, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm trying to send out some gifts to you guys because I just got it on my YouTube where I can send out gifts. So I want to send it out to most of the subscribers. Victor, he says there now 12 times more demand on Bitcoin than miners can supply, and that's a big thing. That's a big thing, fam. XRP said Bonanza. It's good, bro. Crypto bully in the house. But yeah, fam, that's what's going on right now. So what I was seeing is this: California Senate candidates spar over Democrats' proposal for $50 minimum wage. Do the math. Think about that, family. Think about that. $50, the minimum wage. What do you guys think about that? Tell me what you guys think about that, man. $50 minimum wage. So if minimum wage shoots up to $50, I don't really expect it to shoot $50 this year or next year. But like what they're doing, they're trying to stack it up where you are able to, you know what I'm saying, have that. But if we're gonna have a $50 minimum wage, these digital assets are going to be a lot more higher than what you even expect or even think of. So basically, if we're going to $50 for the minimum wage, we can see Dogelon Mars at least at a penny, at least, or even way above that. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. And they're saying Monday night debate in California between several candidates vying for an open Senate seat included a question about raising the minimum wage to $50, an idea that one Democrat candidate has floated. And the Bay Area, I believe it was the United Way that came out with a report very recently. $127,000 for a family of four is just barely enough to get by. It's barely enough to get by. Another survey very recently, $104,000 for a family of one, barely enough to get by, low income because of the affordability crisis, family. So with this happening, we can already expect most of these digital assets to be shooting up like crazy. I know we're gonna have this super cycle, we are already showing signs of the super cycle, as you guys see. So we're definitely going to go ahead and see Elon at higher prices, even XRP. Now you guys see right here with Dogelon Mars price. It's at 16.19. It was just down. Look, it's down 1.96%. Then it jumped up 7.35%. Could we expect a 735% increase? You get what I'm saying? Could we expect a 735 increase percent in Elon? I believe if we went up 735%, we'll definitely eat like 4 zeros, maybe 5 zeros. But you see how it drops down to 15 and some change, then back up to 16, 19, up 7%, but it was down 1%. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. 1538. That's where we're sitting at now. It shot up. That's why I know Elon got some major plan that is going on. And a lot of people are going to be lost in the sauce. A lot of people is going to be lost. Shout out to Justin Majors. Laugh out loud. Gas prices already shot up to $3.40 today from $2.99 since January, gradually going up. If minimum wage goes up to $50, man, gas going to be $7 here in Ohio. Dang, $7. That's a lot. That's a lot. And coming from a man like me who like to ride a V8, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of gas you putting in, a lot of money that you putting in every other day. But as you guys see, is it only Dogelon Mars that would retrace down to 1.65% and shoot back up to 7%? Don't you guys see what's going on in the market? Is it just Elon? Let me check. Let me check what Shiba Inu doing. How it's doing right quick. Let's see. This one day. And it's in the negatives. Still sitting in the negatives. I mean, it may move a little bit, but it's not really jumping like how Dogelon Mars is. You guys see what's coming on? You see that, right? We're down 5%. Now we're up. It's man, it's just so much crazy shit going on, man. So much crazy shit. So while we were talking about Shiba Inu, Satoshi Kusama teases Shiba Army with Valentine's Day message. Prepare your wallet. Now, what could that mean? Could that mean that Shiba Inu is going to have a major bull run, or are we going to see a major pump? You know, we haven't seen the DES for Shiba Inu. We haven't seen the DES for Dogelon Mars at all, as well. So the lead developer of Shiba Inu, known to the community under the alias Satoshi Kusama, has published an intriguing post related to the approaching Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow, in the Shibarium Tech Telegram group, sparking enthusiasm among the Shiba army. Another intriguing message, this time about sheep-related NFTs, was published by him on the X social media platform, which you guys already know. Dogelon Mars already, pushed out their NFTs, and they were heavily on their NFTs. So now Shiba Inu is now coming out and pushing their NFTs. So it kind of seemed like something is behind Shiba Inu is behind Elon. What I mean by that, in just of pushing out their NFTs. Now, this is the post what he put up there in the Telegram. Love is in the air. Prepare your heart and your wallet, leaving that there for everyone. So no one knows what could really be going on. This could be an indicative of some sort of airdrop coming, which Dogelon Mars already been doing the airdrops on multiple exchanges, or simply because celebrating this day of love may require substantial expense. No details from Kusama or any other member of the Sheep team followed. However, on Twitter, Satoshi Kusama also mentioned a new thing coming from the world of Shiba. It seems to be related to the aforementioned message by Kusama. The Twitter post is about Shiboshi's Shibarium-based NFTs. So as you guys see, this is the video that they have posted. Let's see. This is it here. Love is in the air, and that's what they had posted. But shout out to Feed Alert, man. He definitely been, reposting and putting Elon on there. But I really do believe Dogelon Mars, Dogelon Mars is way ahead of Shiba Inu and mostly all these other meme coins as well. That's what I do believe, man. That's what I'm saying. So now we got blockchain association calls out Elizabeth Warren legislation on digital assets. Now I don't know why she's so, you know, she has something against crypto in general. I understand, we got people, we got scammers, we got, traffickers and all this other stuff, but they're doing this with the fiat that we work for nowadays. So why aren't they tough on that? You get where I'm coming from? So in February 13th letter, 80 individuals, many of whom had been involved with the U.S. military or government, signed their names with the Blockchain Association. Let me see. Opposition to Senator Warren's Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act. According to the letter, the legislation would hinder law enforcement and present national security concerns by driving the majority of the digital asset industry overseas. This shift could also lead to increased liquidity in unregulated offshore exchanges and a loss of valuable expertise and visibility for the U.S. in the blockchain realm, said the letter. Further, this legislation, if implemented, will have no meaningful effect on the foreign illicit actors it targets. So as you guys see right here, this is what she's trying to, break down and trying to, you know what I'm saying, stop for what's going on, but really she doesn't like cryptocurrency at all. Honestly, she doesn't. She really don't give a damn. So I seen this post with Peter Thiel. Now, as you guys know, Peter Thiel invested in Methuselah Foundation. You know what I'm saying? But now, Peter Thiel venture capital firm investing again in Bitcoin and Ethereum. What makes you guys think that he's not, you know what I'm saying, holding those bags of Elon? You know what I'm saying? He can be holding those bags of Elon. The fund invested 200 million between late summer and early fall last year to acquire crypto assets, half of which were in Bitcoin and half in Ethereum, the two largest cryptocurrencies, Reuters reported, citing sources. As one of the first institutional investors in cryptocurrency, Founders Fund began aggressively buying Bitcoin in 2014, but unloaded before the crypto market imploded in 2022, earning over $1.8 billion in gains. Bitcoin price fell to roughly 15,000 in 2022, the lowest it had been since 2020. Last summer, Founders Fund began buying Bitcoin when it was less than 30 grand, and it continued to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum for several months. They know. I'm not saying they know when it's going to pump, but I can't say that because they knew 2024 is the year of the Bitcoin halving, of what we are going to see. Listen, these retail investors who've been stuffing heavily into these digital assets are going to see major changes, maybe become multimillionaires. They're going to cash out. They're going to cash out of their holdings. I just want you guys to understand that. Most people are going to cash out on their holdings. And some of you may also cash out on your holdings as well because you're tired of the waiting game. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. But if I seen, you know what I'm saying, at least 3 or 4 million in my, portfolio, I'm gonna take at least, a half a million out, I'm gonna have to pay those taxes. Uncle Sam wants his money. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't believe, a couple million is not generational wealth to me. Honestly, it's not generational wealth. I can't, I can't really do too much. You can do a lot with, a half a million, but it's not generational wealth for me in my eyes of what I'm looking for. Peter Thiel, a co-founder of PayPal and Planterra, has publicly endorsed Bitcoin, describing it as a store of value similar to gold and a hedge against central bank monetary policy, just like what Robert Kiyosaki was talking about. The Bitcoin and Ethereum prices have steadily increased over the last year, with Bitcoin reaching 50 grand for the first time in more than 2 years this week, but still falling short of its top of 69,000 in November 2021. Bitcoin investors can be said to be having a great year thus far, with the Bitcoin market reaching new multi-high highs of 50,200 and a positive year-to-date return of 18.5%. Only 141 days in 2021 have had a daily closing price higher than 50 grand, accounting 2.84% of Bitcoin trading history, family. So it's all about, are you prepared? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Are you going to be prepared for once we start seeing our portfolios shooting up? Are you going to sell or are you going to hold? You can't. I know you right now, you're probably saying, no, I'm not going to sell. Most of you may say, yeah, I'm going to sell. I need this money here. I need to do this. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But I invested for generational wealth. $4 or $5 million is not generational wealth for me. So as you guys see right here, how much longer can indebted Americans keep buying crypto? Because a lot of people feel like they're losing money in cryptocurrency. A lot of people feel like it's just a scam. And we're just getting in more depth and more depth of just buying digital assets, and it's not relieving us from what we have already put in. Okay. So you guys already know we're in $34 trillion worth of debt as we speak. And I believe they said that it's going to get a lot more higher than what it is right now. So what they're saying, credit card debt jumped from 14.5% in the fourth quarter of 2023. Auto debt climbed up to 1.61 trillion, up 12 billion on a quarterly basis and 55 billion annually, or 3.5% CNBC. So they're saying that the global standing of the US dollar serving as the convenience yield plays a pivotal role in the country's ability to manage its substantial debt without immediate negative consequences. However, a recent working paper released through the National Bureau of Economic Research finds that the loss of the dollar status could amplify the debt burden by as much as 30%. This revelation underscores the imperative to critically evaluate the nation's fiscal direction. And this is why we are coming to digital currency. I really do believe this year is going to be our year. I know 2025 is going to be stupid, dumb, crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I believe this is going to be our year where we're going to see major improvements in our portfolios. We may see a lot of people who are going to sell out and just leave, or we're going to see people who are still holding and being like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's going to get better. I know that, in the next couple more years, we may go a lot more higher than you even expect. Okay. So, where we come with crypto, all right, is right here. An additional strategy is to have some exposure to crypto. This is what they're telling you. Many people focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum and other digital currencies. Okay. But as what they're saying, most people are worried about Bitcoin and Ethereum, but they're not worried about the other digital currencies. Yeah, they may hold some, but they're not worried about that. This is why we dive deep. This is why we hold tons of Elon. This is the reason why we accumulate so much Elon. But at least equally important, if not more, for long run value creation in digital assets market is hash rate, which reflects how much activity is taking place on a blockchain. Bitcoin, for instance, has had a sustained increase in the hash rate alongside its price appreciation. The upcoming year is an important one with substantial macroeconomic risk for both the nation and the consumer. Although some economic reports have been positive, we need to pay attention to the fundamentals, whether the data reflects transitory versus permanent shocks. So, family, what is it going to be? You know what I'm saying? They're saying all this, they're telling you to just, you know what I'm saying, understand what's going on. Nah, we know what's going on. We know where everything is heading. And this is where it's at right here. This signals increased financial stress, especially among younger and lower income households. So, with us holding these digital assets and we have no way out, we tend to go ahead and sell our assets because, of the situations that we are in right now. We tend to sell. And they're trying to push and push most of us out of the way because they know this is going to be a big transformational shift and a paradigm shift that is about to happen. So, as much as they can hammer down on us and say and make like, we won't ever see anything out of crypto. And once they see that a lot of people really sold and hopped out of crypto, this is when they will start pushing. They will start pushing the prices a lot more higher than what it is. And then what you sold it for, you can't even buy back, even if it was a dip, because what you sold it for, you can't even get for what you sold it for. It's a lot more higher. And an important strategy for retail investors during periods of uncertainty is diversify. But how you diversify matters. Investing in the S&P 500 is good, but if all your savings are locked up in the S&P 500 and it plummets, then you're in trouble. While it is true that even a plunge took place in the next year, the S&P will rebound, but you will still have to weather the storm. This is this is what makes you a boy to a man or a girl to a woman. It's all about how you're gonna hold. You know what I'm saying? See, they're not really putting crypto in your face. This whole article was about crypto. How much longer can indebted Americans keep buying crypto? This is what they're trying to do is to pressure you and hold you so you cannot buy any digital assets. They want you to sell your bag, family. And I'm definitely not going to be selling my bags. It would be just too ridiculous to sell of what's going on right now. I wouldn't do it. I definitely wouldn't do it, family. I ain't selling nothing. No. And shout out to Victor. Let me put this down right quick. Victor went and tagged me in this. Don't ignore the bloody dogs. Dogecoin, as you guys see right here, Dogecoin, the market capitalization, 12.6 billion. Shiba Inu, 8.33 billion. Baby Doge, 509 million. Floki, 314 million. Dogelon Mars, 226 million. Kishi Inu. Now, the thing about with Kishi Inu that got me is this. I purchased Kishi Inu in 2021 on BitTrue. And, that's the only thing about it. If you got to have over 1 trillion tokens on BitTrue to transfer your tokens out of there. Okay. Over 1 trillion tokens. So that's the only thing that sucks about Kisha Inu for me in that instance when purchasing it on BitTrue. That's just me. That's what happened to me, man. So, it's just a lot going on right now, fam. I see people using Coin Ledger. Coin Ledger? I don't know. I haven't heard of that, bro. I'm getting like a discount code for Decent Wallet. So if you guys are interested in Decent Wallet, tomorrow when I drop my video, I'll drop the link down below so you guys can go ahead and, purchase you with some Decent Wallet or some ledgers. Most of you guys like to diversify your wallets. Corey Graham says he's still holding. Justin Majors, yeah, Coin Ledger is good. You probably won't owe like me because we are down for now. Yeah, And then I seen someone said, "How do you pay for taxes?" Well, most of the exchanges, some of them, not most of them, if they send out, you got to go on the exchange and it should have it in the account setting of where your income tax form is, where you got to put it down in. You got to put it down if you're doing TurboTax or you're going to see a tax preparer. M Solo X, thanks for the info, homie. No problem. No problem. No problem. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys tuning in. You know, it was just, some little news, late night news. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of this at night for you guys. Because I know a lot of you guys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like to, be able to stay up whatnot at night and, watch what's going on. So, is it easy to use? All right, what's going on in Twit? What's going on in Twit? Let's see what's going on with Dogelon Mars right quick. We're down some, but I might just leave this stream up. I might just leave this stream up tonight and see how the price go. But the reason why I leave the live stream at night is for you guys to see, what's going on with the market. You get what I'm coming from? So when you guys are seeing the prices, this is my documentary, guys. I want you guys to understand my documentary. And this is your documentary as well. You know what I'm saying? You guys been following me for this long on YouTube and have been holding these digital assets. Elon is going to rise, and we're going to be the next multi-millionaires, billionaires into this crypto space, family. I don't care what anybody else say to you. I don't care what the media may say to you. I don't care what your mom, your daddy, whoever say anything to you about these digital assets. Just know that we are here to prevail. We are the diamond holders in this space, and nothing is going to shake us out of our bags. Okay? The only thing that's going to shake is the change in my pocket. That's the only thing that's going to shake, because we are the next new one percenters in this space. So once again, family, I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys checking in with me. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. I'll try to do some more videos. Love you guys. Peace out.